Hello everyone, my name is Mukela Katungu and I'm here to present our game for my group. The game is called Tech Dungeon. Um, Tech Dungeon is described as a sandbox sci-fi game that allows that's themed around technology. Now, since our main theme is technology, we see the main character go into a dungeon where they meet monsters that are trying to kill them, and these monsters are robot monsters. So the robot monsters, the main purpose of the character as they move around the map of the game is to go through each stage of the dungeon and to escape the dungeon. We have 6 levels of this game. The first level, second, third, fourth, and fifth. All of them have a different level of difficulty, and they all have different enemies that go with that level of difficulty. Once we see that the enemies, now let's try to look at the characters that are involved in this game. The first character is the main character. Now, the main character is a character with a gun, and you can see is the one that's controlled by the user as they play the game. Now, let's talk about the enemies that are involved in this game. We have the first enemy. This enemy also requires 3 shots to be killed. This enemy remains static and does not fire bullets. We find this enemy in level 1. We also find another type of enemy in level 1 that requires 3 bullets to be knocked down, and also this character does not fire bullets. We have another enemy that is found in level 2, which also requires 3 shots to be killed and runs towards the character when the character comes into range and does not fire bullets. The next enemy also requires 3 bullets to be killed and does not fire any bullets. This enemy appears in level 3. Another enemy that appears in level 5 requires 3 shots to be killed and has the characteristics of where it runs towards the character when the character comes into range, but this enemy does not fire bullets. This enemy is found in level 5 and shoots out 4 bullets simultaneously in a fixed direction as shown in the picture. As we can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 bullets that have been shot from the enemy between there. It moves towards the character when the character comes into a particular range. This enemy is found in level 5. We have another enemy that is found in level 1. It runs in a rectangular path and does not shoot out bullets. To kill this enemy, 3 shots are needed from the character. We have another enemy. This enemy is found in level 3 and also moves to the character once the character is in a particular, once the main character is in a particular range. It shoots out bullets targeted directly at the character. We have another enemy that's found in level 2. This enemy shoots out 6 bullets simultaneously and around, as you can see from the image here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're shot out simultaneously around to try to making the level much more difficult for the user. Therefore, the user needs to have a bit more skill. We have another enemy that requires 5 shots to be killed, and the characteristic of this enemy is that it moves around the character in a very fast speed, shoots out bullets targeted directly at the character, and is found at level 3. Another character that requires 3 shots to be killed. Characteristics is that it moves in a very fast speed, it bounds off the walls and does not fire bullets. This character is found in level 4. Lastly, we have the boss. The final boss is found in level 6 and requires 30 shots to be killed. Now, the final boss also shoots bullets simultaneously and shoots one that follows the rocket that follows the character, the main character. Now, this rocket causes more damage to the character than the other bullets that are shot simultaneously. Now let's talk about some other parts that are notable for the game. First are the doors. These doors are usually closed once the player is in the level and the enemies are not killed. Once all the enemies are killed in each particular lab, the door finally opens, allowing the character to move to the next area of the lab. Now, each level has 3 areas. The first area is of a lower level of difficulty. This one has a higher level, and then it's the highest level of difficulty in each level. So we have level 1, level 2, and level 3, except level 6. Level 6 has the final boss, which has a different mapping with one whole area where the player can fight the boss. Other notable things are the props. We have these props explode after 2 shots, and once they explode, they could have money inside or they could not. If they have money, it allows the user to get the coin. The other props also that allows 3 shots. These are the green ones. Once they've been shot 3 times, they explode, and if there's a coin, the coin can be taken by the player. The other prop is the coin. Coin can be used to buy items at the store, and once the props have been shot, and if the props have coins, the user can collect the coins and buy items at the store. Now we'll discuss more on the store in the game. So now I think we can now directly go to the gameplay. Now here we have the main menu for tech dungeons. You have two decisions, whether you want to exit the game or you want to start the game. You click start as we are going, and then you can see we're asked whether we want to go through the storyline or not. We don't want to go through the storyline in this one. We're just going to go through each level. So we have our first level, which is level 1. So we can start by playing the first level. In the first level, we can see that the user is given a bit of a tutorial, as they have WASD, meaning showing the user that they can use WASD for W to move up, S to move down, D to move right, A to move left. We also have space, which allows the user to accelerate, to move speed. Then we have the enemy here that we can see. We can shoot the enemy. You can die. You have the props that we can shoot here. You can shoot the props like this. There's a coin here that we can get, and this coin can be used at the store. Now here's where the shop comes up. The shop has 3 items. It has life, bullet, and speed up. Life allows the user to increase their life bar here, and bullets allow them to buy more bullets for their gun. Speed up allows them to have more speed up, meaning this the speed up that comes upon when you click the space bar. Now let's go through the game. This is level 1. We meet 2 enemies here that are moving. We discussed these enemies prior. Once all the enemies are killed, the next level is open. Here we see 2 other enemies that we can knock down. We can shoot them like that. Okay, now we're allowed to move to the next level. We go to the next level, we see other enemies. These enemies, once they come closer, they reduce your life, so you have to kill them before that. The next one, we have enemies. We have an enemy that shoots 8, as discussed before, 8 bullets. You can kill this character. Kill the other enemy. Then we go to the next level, where we have another enemy that's directly shooting towards the player. You see another enemy here. We can take him out. Now this enemy bounces off the wall and creates makes it harder for the user to shoot. Okay, now that we have 3 coins, I think we can buy a life. Yeah, the price of life is 3, so we can buy them because we have 3 coins that are available here. So we buy the life, and you can see our life has increased. After shooting the prop, I've seen we can get 1 more coin. So before entering the next, we can get that coin, so we can have it next time we want to buy more life. We have other enemies here. These enemies are not shooting towards us. They're just bouncing off the wall, making it difficult for us to shoot. Enemy that we can shoot from here. We can carry this coin. We go into the next level. All these characters for us to get into the next level too. Now we go to the third level. First, we go to the fourth level actually. Now this is level 4, where we directly meet with characters, with enemies that shoot out randomly. Go into the next level. This one we have bouncing characters. So we have enemies. Shoot that prop to see so we can properly shoot the enemy. Now we can go to the next level. Now that we are in the 5th level, this level is it's mandatory for you to go to the final boss. So you have to make sure that you get this level right. Also, these characters, these enemies, once they get close to you, they kill you. So you can see here, before we go into the next one, we can buy more life. And see how when we don't have enough money, an error message pops up. It says, sorry, your coins is not enough. Please try to get more coins before you come back. So we have to get more coins to buy more life. Oh, and we have a coin there that we can get, which allows us now to buy more life. You can see as our life bar has increased. More enemies, shoot them. Props here that we can shoot to try to get more coins, so we can buy more life or bullets or whatever we want to buy, whatever we might need. Now we are entering the final boss level. This is the hardest level, and you can see as the boss here, the boss shoots simultaneously and shoots rockets. Now these rockets cause more damage, so we have to be careful and try to escape them. Now we retry. This level is quite difficult, and as if you remember, we said you need about 30 shots to kill this boss. So it becomes more difficult as they move, as the boss moves about, as you won't see, to be hard to kill him. So we can play one more time just to see. Avoid these rockets. You can see how they're chasing us. Hit them. one more time just to make sure. You can see how these rockets are following us. They cause more damage, so the rockets are the best ones to avoid. That's usually the biggest strategy. And dead. Yeah, you can see how difficult this level is. But thank you for watching, and this is our game. One more thing I can talk about also is the sound effects. The game has additional sound effects. So once we add this, turned it off for this presentation because it wouldn't allow you to hear anything. So once we click here, you can reduce it. Also, the sound effects. You can save, play. Yeah. Uh, that's our game, and thank you for listening, and thank you for paying attention. Uh, if you enjoyed the game, you can inform us, and thank you. That was our presentation.